Hadouken! Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Draw 2. My name's Ramny, and I hope you guys enjoyed that ridiculous introduction, because today we're going to be drawing RYU from the Street Fighter series. Now, you guys, I don't think RYU needs any introduction. If you guys think of the greatest fighting game characters of all time, I'm sure RYU is way up there on the list as one of the OGs. Street Fighter is one of those things that's near and dear to me because it is one of the games that I grew up with. Now, I have a lot of cousins, and I remember distinctly having house parties and having all of the cousins gather around one TV and a Super Nintendo and having Street Fighter tournaments. And today, many years later, Street Fighter is still going strong as a franchise. So as usual with our drawings, you're going to need a pencil, an eraser, and any type of white paper. I like to use cardstock paper because it makes it easier for me to erase without crumpling the page, and as an option, a black pen so you can ink your drawings afterwards. By the way, cardstock is also thick enough that if you do use an ink pen, it doesn't bleed through to the other side of the page or stain your table. And as you're watching this tutorial, don't forget that you can pause this video at any time so you can catch up on your drawings. Remember that we all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. Having said all of that, let's get right to the tutorial.
We're going to draw RYU. He's going to be looking this way. And the first thing we're going to draw is we're going to draw a circle in the middle of our page. You notice that I've got my paper in portrait mode. But you can also have him this way. It doesn't really matter because he's going to be smaller than the paper that he's on. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do, circle. About this big. From that circle, I'm going to bring this side. I'm going to draw a line going down and then in like this. Okay, and then I'm going to draw, it's not quite horizontal, it's a little bit angled upwards. And then, there you go. And just end it off right there. Okay, from the back of his head, we're going to bring it down like this. And then bring it out like that. Not too much, that much. And from here, bottom of the chin here, down about this much, and then out like that. Let's draw the ear. And the ear starts off over here. Goes up, top of the earlobe there, goes down, and then it goes like this, and then curls up like that. Alright, let's draw RYU's headband, and it's just going to start off right there, so it's near the top of his ear, and it just goes across like that. Draw it lightly for now, because we might need to change it later on, and then above that we're going to draw another curved line for the top. Alright, so now we've got RYU's headband. We're going to draw a line going down the middle here, well, the middle of his face I mean, so it goes down. From the top of his head, it curves and then goes down, and then it bends to the middle of his chin. Okay, so you see this line that we drew right here, right in the middle of it, and to the left. I'm going to draw a point. That's the top of RYU's nose. Well, and then we're going to draw a line going in towards the center, and then from here, and draw a line down, and then in, and then down again. Okay, we're going to make an upside down L shape right here. So let's fix that. Right there. And a line on the other side. Okay, from here we're going to draw a line going out like that. Just a slight one. And then I'm going to draw a line like this over here. And then at the bottom of that line, we're going to draw a line going across, up, and then goes down again. And then at the top, we're going to bring this up like that. Okay. This is going to be the eyebrow. And the eyes, we're going to start here. We're going to draw a line going out and then down. Now let's go on this side. And first we're going to draw the eyebrows. So about this far, from here, about this far, we're going to draw a curved line like this. And we're going to bring it up. So that goes up. And this one goes up as well. And this one, just as it goes up, it just changes direction right here, curves this way, and then I'm going to make 3 spikes. Like that. And then this one I'm going to bring in like this. There you go. Just going to draw where the headband is going to be. There and there. All right. From this little tip right here, I'm going to draw a line going down like this, and then a curved line going across, about that big. And then I'm going to draw another one similar to that below it. And this is going to be the eye. So this is the top of this eye, and this is the top of this eye. You want them to sort of be aligned, similar to each other. So make sure that they're even, and one is not higher than the other. You don't want that. Okay, I'm going to darken this. Draw a line going down over here, and then draw a line going across like this. Okay, so now we're going to make an eye out of this shape that we just did. I'm not going to draw this side, but what I am going to curve the top line and the bottom line slightly. Shape that a little bit. I'm going to fix the other eye. I'm going to darken the top. I'm essentially darkening it because it's also for the eyelashes. There you go. Now I'm going to draw the pupils, and it's just a half circle like this, and a smaller one over here. Okay, and inside I'm going to draw a dark circle right there, and then a line going across like this, and then a bubble, I guess you could say, right here. And I'm going to shade in the top. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shade all of that in. The top is just a darker shade of brown. Okay, and same thing over here. I'm just going to draw a line across, and I'm going to shade it. There you go. There are different ways to draw anime eyes, and to be honest with you guys, I'm not too familiar with drawing anime. But you learn it as you go. I'm going to draw some wrinkle lines right there on the side of his eyebrow. And there you go. I'm going to fix this a little bit because now it's looking like his jaw is too far down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shorten this line so it goes here. And I'm going to bring his chin a little bit higher like this. Now, as you're drawing, it's okay to make mistakes like this because you're just gauging when you draw it. When you do your initial lines, you're kind of just gauging where things are going to be. You're not exactly sure yet. And it's not until you draw other parts of your drawing that you start to realize, oh, you know, I may have drawn this line a little too long or things like that. And you don't think that that's you making a mistake. That's part of the process. And so, like, as you can see right here, I had to move the jaw because I realized that the jaw was a little too far down. And that's totally fine. I'm going to erase the guideline inside. And I'm going to make Ryu's mouth. And his mouth, it goes below his nose. I'm going to start in this line right here. And I'm just going to draw a line going across like this on that side. And then on this side, I just bring it down like this. So he's got a frown. I'm going to draw just a tiny little line going across at the end of it. There you go. And then below that, the shadow for his lower lip. Fix up his nose. All right, so we got Ryu's face. Let's do the ear, since we're fixing the face already anyway. So inside the ear, I'm going to start over here. I'm going to do a C shape like this, and another C shape like this. Like that. And then inside, another C. And then right here, just a little curve like that. Here goes my phone. Again. And then here's the earlobe. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to draw a line going out like this. And there's the ear. All right, let's do the hair because right now he's not looking like Ryu yet. It's not until you get that distinct anime manga hairstyle that he'll start to look like Ryu, the one that we're familiar with. Okay, now let's draw his bangs. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to bring a curve towards the eyebrow. And then I'll start over here and then do the same thing. And meet that little point that we just made, like that. Okay, now go back over here. We're going to bring it this way towards the side of the eye, right here. So from here, like that. And then this one goes up, like that. Then the next one is going to end off over here. So it does that. And then it goes up to there. Little one. And the bigger one. And then one more little one right here. Okay, and then this one just goes like that to the back of his head. Now let's go back over here. We're going to bring this to the edge of this eyebrow. Just to that corner right there. I'm going to erase some of these guidelines. Okay. Once we got this, we're going to go over here to this point of the eyebrow. We're going to curve it out like this. And then we're going to find a point over here. And it does that. All right. And then let's go back to this point. We're going to draw a line going through the middle. Just like that. Clean that up a bit for you guys. There you go. So now we got the hairline. I'm going to fix the headband. Headband, of course, goes underneath the hair here. Now, I am drawing Ryu from Street Fighter Alpha, so he's a younger looking version of him, but it really doesn't matter if you want to draw the Street Fighter 2 version of Ryu. This works just as well. All you have to do is color his headband. In Street Fighter Alpha, he's got a white headband, that's his own, and in Street Fighter, he has a red headband, which is Ken's headband. All right, now, back over here. Curve up, and going over here, go across, and then curl it up and make a point right there. One more time, right here. And this time we're going to go across the top of the head like this. There you go. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the back of his head a little bit further. Again, part of that process of making changes as you go along. But it doesn't have to be that far. All right, we drew some guidelines here. Let's draw this line going down over here like this, and then going in like that, and then becomes the neck. All right, as far as the headband, let's draw a line like this, and then here goes out and then goes into the head like that. And then just gonna draw some wrinkles inside. There you go. All right, let's draw. Kind of looks a little weird if without his sideburns, so let's draw sideburns. I'm gonna start right here, out, and then down, and then across like that, and then over here, I'm just gonna bring it down like this, and fix that up. It's up and down, and then from here, it goes in like that, and right here, I'm just gonna draw one line underneath the sideburns right there. There you go. And then let's draw the hairline at the back of his neck here, and they're just little spikes like this. There you go. And now over here we started off actually right here. We're gonna bring this one down, put that far. You don't want his neck to be too long. This is too long right here, so I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, and I'm actually going to bring it this way a little bit more. Okay, and this one goes out like that. I'm going to draw a line from out here, goes down, goes towards here. So let's make those two corners, make those two edges meet. And then it goes back down like this and end it off like that. And let's go back over here, the middle of the neck, and draw a curve that goes up to here. And then we're going to draw another curve out like that. Okay, inside we're going to do the same thing. We're going to end it right there, just like that. And then over here I'm going to draw, his sleeves are torn off, so let's just draw some tattered tattered cloth right here for his sleeve. So this one goes up like that and then goes out like this. And then I draw another C or U, and then another one. This one I'm gonna give it a little bit of a zigzag, and then end it off like that, and I'm just gonna bring it in like this. It doesn't have to be a lot. I could draw another one right there. There you go. Cool. Stress on the necklines. Just a little line right there. And right here at the bottom of, actually in between the hair and the ear, right here we're gonna draw a line going down. And right here, just some cross hatching, like that. Right here now, a thicker line going up, and then we're just going to cross hatch it like that. Okay, now we're gonna find a point above this line, right here. We're gonna do 2 little curves like this, 1, 2. And then we're going to, well, for now we're just going to do this. Do that faintly. Now we're gonna find a spot right here. And we're gonna create a little bump right there. And then this part is gonna go towards the shoulder. And this part goes towards the chest. Like that. Okay. From here, I'm gonna bring a line going out like that. And then we're gonna continue that line going down like this. And then, actually, last thing we're going to do is we're just going to draw that curve. More folds in the fabric. And this one I'm going to bring in, actually. There you go. All right, we got that. From here, we're going to go back here. We're going to create some, I don't know how to describe these, but they're just kind of like wave lines. Like that. So, it's just the way that we're going to draw the top there. And then this one goes across. And then right here, I'm going to draw a line going like this, just a curved line like that. And this one makes a little wave like this. And this one goes like this, like that, like that. Goes back in, and then one more time, like that. And we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to go back over here. We're going to create a curve from there to here. So these are just folds in the fabric, and this is the ripped sleeve. And then back over here, we're going to draw a line going across, just like that. We're going to draw a line going out like this, and then there you go. And you know what? The rest, we're going to draw the shoulder like that. I'm not going to draw the shoulder, I'm just going to end it off right there, actually. And just going to continue these lines. There you go. Right now, we've got some lines in his, geez, I don't know what you call it anymore. But if you guys can tell me what you call the outfit that, like if you do martial arts, that outfit, if you guys can tell me what it is, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me know in the comments below. It's got some lines right here. Some seam lines. And I'm just going to faintly draw the one in the middle first, like that. So I go from here and I kind of continue it, but I lift my pencil often so that it's not one continuous line. It's a line that has a couple of breaks in it. And I'm going to do the same thing with this line right here. Like that. And then lastly here, this one I won't do very much. There you go. And that's it. Now, the last thing we're going to do is the tie at the back of his headband. So we're going to start off right in the middle of this little curve right here. I'm going to bring it to here. And then on the hair, we're going to go narrow to wide. So we're going to bring this about here. That's good. This goes from narrow to wide. I'm going to draw a line going right down the middle of that, but not all the way. And then one more. I'm going to draw from here, like that. And lastly, right there in the back of the head. And I guess I could draw a line going down the middle of that as well. And then, of course, the knot. The knot is just a semicircle like that. So that, you guys, I think we've got it. That is how you draw Ryu from Street Fighter games.
And that is all the time that we have today. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. I hope your drawings of Ryu turned out great. And if they did, and if you're proud of them, I would love to see them on the Google Plus community. So go ahead and post your artwork there. And if you're ever curious about the equipment that I use to make these videos, I have links to those in the description below. Clicking on those links definitely helps content creators like myself so we can continue making these types of videos for you guys for free on YouTube. Question of the day: who is your favorite go-to character in Street Fighter, in all of the Street Fighter games? Let me know in the comments below. I would say Akuma doesn't count. He's just way too powerful. And of course, if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Here in this channel, I show you how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow step-by-step instructions. So if you like what you see, come join the community and Hadouken that big red subscribe button that's just below me. And if you did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you like this video, comment down below or share this video with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Google+, and also in our website draw2.com, where you can download your free coloring page that goes along with this tutorial. Again, all of these links are down below in the description box. Having said all of that, you guys, thank you for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. We'll see you in my next video. Creators like myself, so we can continue making these type